Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. I'm Beanin and today we're going to be building our house and finally expanding on the space of everything that's going on. If you look on the screen right now, you will be watching a time lapse of things that I did since last episode. I have made a lovely little mine shaft down to our skeleton farm and improved the area around it. You can see here I'm just digging out the steps and whatnot and digging out everything else around it, and added a little bit of the stained glass, but I think I did that last episode. And then you can also see that I've begun adding some details out to the overworld here, where it's a little bit, it might be a little off timed. I have to do this kind of blind. So, but you can see that I've started making what looks to be a railroad track, and I had a new idea off camera, where we could have the railroad track go over the Skelly Shack, because it looks like we'll have to go through that mountain that's over there and everything. So please remember to leave a like, leave a comment on this video if you enjoy it, and consider subscribing. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Saturday, yes. Also, please remember, if you can, please hype the video. It really helps out tremendously in our performance and reaching new audiences. And we've been doing amazing this past few weeks, this past week really, with the numbers, and the engagement has been amazing. So you guys are killing everything. So without further ado, hello. I might have had to cut that, but if you missed last episode, we built the Skelly farm and we're going to get right into things. Now, I believe since the last episode, yes, we have this monstrosity. Don't worry, that's going to get moved. I'm just going to throw this stuff in here for now because we don't know what we're going to have to deal with. So today's going to start with, we need some wood. Now, we also probably need to repair our tools, something like that maybe. I don't know. But I'm planning on building a house here. And I think first off, again, this is another building episode. But we need a house. We need this extra space. Now you can see that we have this good little footprint of land here. And I wanted to do something fun down here. So I think I'm going to have, like, I don't know, maybe a little area down here, like a yard, something fun. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think the floor plan out here is going to be something easy. And yeah, and remember, I said it earlier, just 2 seconds ago in the time lapse, but please remember to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you wish, hype the video. Today, if you don't have anything to comment, you can comment an emoji, or you could say, bees eat bananas, for the sake of engagement. It really helps with the video. Yeah, so anyway, back to where we were. I want to have like a little bit of a side yard here and kind of, all right, music, calm down. I want to have a little bit of a side yard here, and I think I want it to be like I want it to be a suburban looking home, one that's sitting on a lake, one that, we can really get involved with, so I don't know what's going to happen here. We may have to, I don't know, like in terms of whatever is going on here, but I want to have, I think, that was not a full sentence. Sorry. I'm so excited. I'm just rushing for everything to try and get my thoughts out. I'm word vomiting, really. But I want to have a suburban kind of lake house style. And I just realized it's getting dark here. So we'll kind of think of things while we sleep. But I want a suburban, like modern suburban lake house style of house. But I don't know. I should do a small one because I want, oh, it's raining too, but I want there to be like, like little like backyard here, and then kind of like, I don't know, an upstairs, downstairs, something, trust the process. I have the vision in my head. I'll just need to make it a reality. So the first things first is we're going to clear out this whole area, and then we're going to lay the foundation, and then we're going to kind of get the floor plan and kind of do the yard around it and stuff. But let's see. Let's just start digging, clearing some land here, and we can make everything go as much as we want. We're going to jump right into everything today because, well, I mean, that's just kind of fun, So I want this to be like level with the front door. And we're going to have, I kind of want to keep this area. I also want to widen. Yeah, there it is. I want to widen this area out, but I'd like to keep this here. I feel like it's just a cool, like little like natural feature that we can leave. Hold on one second. That we can leave for, I moved the microphone, but something that we can leave for the, what's it called? Aesthetic, I guess. Let's just throw these in here. I've been using the leaves, and I've just been smelting things too while going through this. Where did you go? Diamonds. Let's just do that. And then let's do that. And then let's do that. You know what we're going to do. Let's do some enchanting real quick, and good grief. This setup is atrocious. Let's see what we can get on these shovels and picks. See if we can get anything good for the pick. I don't know if we will, but hey, you know, it's worth a shot. And yeah, so I think I'm going to have, oh yeah, I didn't show this. This is the area I was talking about. I think I'm going to have this roof chopped off and just kind of have like a bridge. So it's like an overpass that goes into here and goes into a tunnel and then like comes out here. I don't know. We'll see what we think, but I would like to have that as a little railroad. I could also do like a little something up there and then like go through there, but this one, it kind of makes a little more sense to have and then, you know, push out there. So let's see what we can get for enchantments today. I also, yes, the skeleton farm. I'm breaking 3. Oh, hey, that's a good one. Efficiency 4. I'm breaking 3. Perfect. All right. Well, I did use the skeleton farm, and I should probably put this up, but we were able to get some XP for some new enchants here. I haven't enchanted everything. Well, just because I am going to be away this weekend again. So these are pre-recorded a little earlier. It is currently Monday night. So yes, that is where we're at here. Let's do that. Let's throw you in there. Not sure if we're going to need it. All right. So the style I'm thinking is, yes, while I think it's going to be something similar to this, but, you know, a little cleaner, kind of more of my normal style where it's the probably I'd like it to be maybe I'd like it to be my normal style, okay? Oh my gosh, excuse me. It's always after dinner. Oh yeah, this will go fast now. All right. So I think this is wide enough for me here. Again, trust the process. I know I have a vision in my head. I just want y'all to be able to see it. Okay. So I think here I would like to maybe like, I don't know, fill this in a little bit. Maybe out to here. And then have like a little bit of a yard, because I'm thinking we can make like a little like, I know it's not essential to Minecraft survival, but I'd like to have like a little like pool area looking out here. You know, just have a nice little thing, or we can have the pool over here and then go down to a dock, something, but we need to get the house built first. And I think this is the level I want the door at, so I'm going to start digging this out. Want to make sure I know what I'm working with here, and I want this to be the actual front of the house, and then I want this to be the back. So it's going to be like a lake house where the front is kind of plain, you know, kind of like meh, but then the back of the lake house is where you want to be. So let's do this. Actually, we can probably combine my two things. I don't know. So yeah, let's clear this whole area out. And I want to leave this to have like 3. So then we'll do, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. Maybe. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, how many is this? If we go here, it would be, hold on. 1, 2, 3. So log 1, 2, 3 log. Okay, or it can be log 1, 2, 3 log. Okay, so what we can do is, what if we combine it? So we have log door, right? for this, I want, let's see, how deep is it going to go? I want like a basement level. So how low do I need to go? I think I might need to take it down to this level, maybe? Not sure. Oh, it's always so hard. But I want this to be like kind of a straight area, you know, for the foundation. Let's see. I'm going to have to think, yeah. And this will be actual. Right? Maybe. I don't know. But let's see what we can do. So I definitely want this to kind of be a basement wall. So it's going to look like this. So I can have like the entry right here. Okay. This is one of those things where, you know, I mean, it's like most things on the fly. I have a vision. You just got to let me cook, and we'll see how this turns out. There we go. And I need some logs. Let's get the floor plan out. Actually, no, but I need the logs to paste. So I need the logs to like make the design. And I'm going to be basing this loosely off the house I not grew up in, but went from like 7th grade all the way through like my junior year of college. Like that's the house I lived in. I'm going to base it off of that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this translates. It's going to be like loosely similar, but not like a 1-to-1 replica. So we'll see what we can do here. And I need to like a quicker way around here. But I've got some of these logs here just to mark everything. And I think I want to do to start, it might change. I want to do like the birch look. And, you know, for our first house, you know, resources are a little limited. I actually didn't have that much time to collect resources in between. So we're just going to be honestly building like I like to build in Minecraft. You know, it's collecting resources, building, collecting, building, and going back in, because you get that time while you're collecting to kind of reflect and think, and then you take a step back and you're like, oh wait, let me change this, let me try this out, and then, you know, everything goes to plan. So let's do just like this for now. I want to get that front wall completed, and we're gonna need to be flexible. It's gonna follow, like, I guess I forget what it's called, like the 5 block module thing, but it's gonna be modified. That's for sure. So let's see what we can figure out. Trust the process. Let me cook. All the above, etc., etc. And yes, I see a lot of people are enjoying playing along with me or watching while playing, and that is awesome. Keep it up. That's what I used to do when I was younger. It's always fun. So let's see. Yeah, I need to harvest that honey, don't I? All right, let's see what we can do with this length. I like this length. So we've got one there, one there. And, oh, okay. Well, I can always, hold on. I can always go a little further this way. Let's see. What's the minimum that I'll have to get down there? I guess right here. You know what? Let's just build the house to look nice, and then we'll see. So 1, 2, 3. Boom. And then 1. 1, 2, 3. Then boom. I could do a 2. I could do 2 high. Or 2 wide. Not too focused on the side yard. Alright, let's see. So let's try this. Because I do want it to be like a singular point here. Let's see. So that's 3. Now what I can do is I can do this and have, oh my gosh, I hate that. Have front door here. And then we can go back a few like this. Let's see, it would be, really? Rain again? I might, oh, it is night, right? Oh crap! I'm sorry! The tree has to go. I apologize, bees. I'm so sorry. I forgot I didn't have silk touch. The tree is going to have to go. I know I said it was protected, but we'll make a bee sanctuary. For the person who commented about the bees, I apologize. I'll make right by the bees. I really thought they were going to get a hit on me. But, oh well. God, imagine losing my world to bees in episode 5. Oh, yeah. So let's see what we can do here. I'm thinking something like this. Once I get this, like, front part, I think everything will fall together. And this is a style that I typically do. It's very easy, I guess. Well, not easy, but it's simple, but it's good, I think. I think that's right. I don't know. And normally I, let's see, it would be like, you know, there's one in the middle of here, but for the sake of proportions, I kind of want, you know, this to be set out apart from everything else. So we'll do this here. I'm not really concerned about this. And then this is actually going to be like so. Okay. It's something that's like not extremely complex, but also it's not, I don't know. It's not extremely complex, but it's also not extremely simple. It's, if you've seen like my mansion in my Riverton world, it's something like that. So let me chop down some more trees. Let me think about this. I'm definitely going to do the black stone or deep slate as the roof on this one. I have that chosen. That's what I want to do. But I want to get this front, kind of the two facades. Yeah, the two facades will be what I want. And I actually might increase the house, the windows, and the height of it while I'm right before I get too involved, because I think for this house, I think we should have something cool. And this is going to be like a realistic, more realistic house, but you know, to scale for Minecraft, obviously. And you know, while I'm out here, I'm just going to chop these down and get some more trees. Good. Let's see. Let me just grab these two, just so I have more, because it's going to go from this to the what's it called? The frame. But I think so. One of the tips I've learned over, you know, building in Minecraft for about 13 years is doing it in small sections tends to pay off. Like, I see these videos of people like planning mega builds and everything, and mega builds are cool, don't get me wrong, but there is just like this thing about them where, you know, the average person isn't going to be able to like plan that all at once, or like, you know, maybe they don't have the experience to. So if you do smaller realistic builds like these and let it build into something larger, then you get happy and you get a lot, or yeah, of course you get happy, but you get a lot more areas to learn. You get more areas to try new designs, and you know, it's not, if you mess up, the entire month that you spend on it is the entire month that you spend on it is wasted. It's more of, you just have to go back and retry that one step. And I'm gonna need to get like some kind of scaffolding here. Normally I'd get scaffolding blocks. I think there's a jungle over there somewhere, but I just kind of jumped into this one, so whoopsies. Ow. All right, let's just do this. And so this one, it'll actually be stair, window, window, stair, and then the wood. So I'm gonna do it a little taller than usual. Typically I do the tall ones on top and then the short ones on bottom, but since this is realistically it's usually the taller floor that's on the bottom, because you have a little bit more wiggle room there. And then here I can do that, and then that. Good. Depending on how things go, I might have to get rid of this. I'm not sure. We'll see. This isn't a mega build, but it's not a small house by any means. So let's do at least this for the front dormer or front garage section. And let's pull this all out and make it the same level. And then the basement can also be, I don't know. Okay, there we go. All right, so in my like, I guess adolescent home. In my adolescent home, this would be the garage. It would be, I don't know. There'd be like a 1-car stall here and a 2-car stall here. So where I'm going to differ from that is probably right here. You know, I would like to go in another right here. Boom. Okay. Oh, and then yes, this is what I wanted to do. It would be something like this, something like that, and then, oh wait, what am I talking about? I need blocks. And then there is a window up there, and then there is a dormer right here. Where I'm gonna differ, obviously, is down here. And then we can go in 1 or 2 units. Instead of being a garage, this is just going to be like the main kind of room, but it could be the utility room. We can keep it like that. And so let's go down to here. Oh yeah, that's going to have to go. Okay. I like that. And then for here, I want to do, see, this is going to be set up like so. Oh, wait, but I can also do this. I can also have my front door in here and just have this be the utility room. I think this is going to have to go. Hey, and you know, I said I like it. I wanted to build something around it, but hey. Building, man. That's what happens. So I'd like to have... Trying to think of what I had here. I think it goes something like this, and there would be boom, boom, and then do 1, 2, and then here I'll probably do the 3 because I had 3 windows. Or actually, should I mirror this, because this is more realistic to what was in the house. And I'm trying to do it somewhat proportional. Oh, yeah, we got to get rid of this. Apologies, Spire. You were cool, but hey, the winds of times change. Plus, it opens everything up a little more, which is kind of cool. Okay, and then boom. And then I'll just level this area right here. Good. And then, do I want to raise it up one? I'm not sure. Let's see. What does this look like if I do it how I would normally? Is that proportionate? No. Okay. That's okay. I want to do it like this, and then like that. Then like this. And I'm probably not going to finish the interior this episode, but hey, it will be nice to have. I like that. I do, but I want it to be, I do want it to match this. Because I'm trying to, I'm envisioning the like roof line and everything here. Let's see. Because this feels like too wide. This feels just a little too narrow. And this feels just right because I'm just remembering that there was a like dormer right above it, but it went up and then there was a like pitch at the top. Like that. I think that's called a pitch. I'm not sure. The peak of the roof? I don't know. But I'm going to sleep so everyone can see here. Also, I might need to maintenance the smelter because it's not exactly auto. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, let's do this way. And then you go there. Then you'll be narrow. So more like that. And then that will go like this. And then you'll have that. And then that. Yeah, it was something, it was similar to this. It was basically this. This went out a little further. There's a porch right here. And so on and so forth. Yeah. You know, I want this to be 5. It was a little larger. So it'll be like that. And then that. And then that. There we go. That. Or did it go? Huh. Because it's hard because I've got what I want in my head, but scaling it down is the interesting one. You know what? Let's go with this for now, and then we'll see what happens here. And then from here, you go back a little bit, And then just hollow all this out. This may be a... Again, it's not a mega build. It's a larger build, but we do have the resources for it. So there's that. And there's like a... Oh, man. Because it wasn't a small house. Like, in real life, I think it was about like 6,700 square feet. So... Yeah, this would have been like the dining room, and then there was like a hallway. Huh. So maybe I will need to make this wider. Sorry, I apologize. I'm just like experimenting and trying to get it to look proportionate to everything. So, but I also don't want to get lost in, you know, like the size of it. Maybe. Okay, look. So if I do. So boom, window, boom. And then window. And then if I do. It'd be. And then, oh gosh, man, this is hard. Boom. And then window. No, I'd still need to go out. So I could shrink it down because this was like a porch, you know, and then there was a door that came out here and went like around to the garage. You know what? Let's try this. Again, I said I wasn't going to do anything fully. Oh, that doesn't matter. Let me do this. Man, it's hard to rebuild your houses based off memory, especially translating into Minecraft. But I'm choosing this design because this was a very influential time for me, obviously. And I spent a lot of time playing Minecraft, and this is the house that I like pretended to do YouTube videos on in 2015. So yeah, we'll see. See what we can do here, but I'm gonna keep it like this for now. See how everything goes, and then we can. I mean, obviously, we're going to make things better and kind of adapt things, but sometimes it's fun to do realistic layouts. Because I don't want to go too far back, and I don't want too big of a house, just because it'd be very imposing. Or not imposing, it just, I mean, like, look how much the footprint's already very large. And we've got, like, this out here. So I want it to be, like, good. Let's go dump some of this stuff off. I've got a dirt chest here. Do you like how I don't have anything up there? This is the dirt chest. Go do that. Good. Throw our leaves away. Yeah, you gotta, bear with me on this one. Leaves. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like we got nothing there. Have anything that needs smelting? No. Okay. Oh, we do have a lot of that. Cool. All right. Well, let's go chop some trees down. We'll get this facade finished and see how it looks. Man, I'm trying to think. You know what? Let's just make it proportional to the land. That's another thing that's important in Minecraft is like proportional to the builder or player, and then proportional to, you know, you. Or to proportional to the area around it. So I can't have like a massive building and a ton of tiny buildings. I need a bigger building with, you know, smaller rooms, because we're also limited by space horizontally and vertically. But I would like a little like mini section. If that makes sense. I don't know. Or not a little mini section, a little mini version of what I had. Again, I did say it was inspired, or it is inspired by the house I grew up in, so it doesn't have to be a one-to-one, but I'd be sad if it wasn't. Because the upstairs was interesting. Our attic was like, it was a door. Like, you just walk in to my bedroom, you walk into my brother's bedroom, or you'd walk into the third bedroom upstairs, and then right across that third bedroom was a door. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. Because I also need to think about stairs and, like, my bedroom. And I want it to, like, flow realistically. I don't know. You see how I am with these. But we can also... There's a lot of ones. I think the term for it is... I don't think it's craftsman. It's not modern farmhouse. It's whatever the 2016, 2017 architectural style that was really popular in like suburban Athens, Georgia. That's very specific, but that's where it was. Let's see. All right, well, let's get this framed up here. So, let's see. Stair, window, stair. Good. And this was actually a fully closed area. Yeah, it didn't have any walls there. And then from here, let's see, it went back a little more. So garage. And then right here's where we'll have the dormer. So that would be bada bing. And then, oh boy. See, that's the thing here is, you know, I want to have, okay, you know what? I want to have space. So we'll actually do this and then end it right here. This will be the corner. And then this will be an area. And I think we can... let's see, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You can see my brain struggling right now. And I'm going to make this, you know, like better. I just want this to match with things. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so this will be like the main entrance. And I guess since we don't have a garage, we don't have to worry about anything. Because it was kind of like square in the back. So maybe if we did like... We'd have to reclaim a lot of land. So let's do. See, there was like a outcrop right here, so hold on. Oh, I want to match this. Duh. Because there's 3 windows back here. That's the wrong wood. And then... Oh, yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, and then boom. 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 Then it came out like, ow, here. Yeah. Then, let's see, we'll do 4. And then we'll match this here. Like I said, not a 1-to-1, but hey, you can make a try and look pretty. So it'll be like this, and then boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yeah. And then right there, and I believe the footprint went about like that, and then like that. So it's this is a very simplified version of the house. It's not entirely correct. There, in real life, there's like an angle back there with a deck, but you know, what can you do? It's Minecraft. And then I'd like to go down one more here, so that we can also have, you know, the the basement. And then we'll see what we can do here. This might be a longer episode, I'm not sure, but I would like to at least finish the frame today. Frame and the roof, really. And who knows, maybe if I have to, I'll time lapse the rest of the build at the end. I don't know. Oh. But I want to try and get it somewhat finished. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Trust the process, Beanin. I know. Ay. Now, normally I do this side of, what's it called? Stone. But, you know, we'll upgrade this and everything. But I want to get the basics of it completed. So that'll be foundation. I probably should have started with the foundation, but I did have to figure everything out. Go. But hey, we don't have to build the entire house in one day. Or one episode. We can start on it. And that way, you know, we can finish it in the next episode. But I did say I wanted to do this here. Yeah, because then there was like this side was flat. And then we had like a living room right here. And then, yeah, it's going to be a lot smaller than the actual one. Oh my gosh, excuse me. But that's to be expected. Go. And then here, because like it was pretty large. There was like, and like alone in the basement, there was like a gym room, and then there was, well, okay, it is a lot easier to build more rooms in a house in real life than it is in Minecraft, but yeah. Now I would like, Yeah, because now I'm like thinking about. Oh wait, no, I did do it. I think right. I don't know. Huh. Oh well. Let's do this here. Good. Good. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'm thinking and trying to talk, and you know how it is. But hey, look at that. And then this would be the one of the doors. So we'll take it down to this level. And I love the efficiency, but I also hate it. So did we have? No, we didn't. Did we? No. Can't remember if there are any retaining walls on this. Because there was a lot of brick. But there. That's it. So this will be the lower level. This is what we'll bring our level up to. There's that. So yeah, let's we can always bring it out too. I would like to bring out the yard a little. So how far do I need to go? Because this is where it's going to change. Because our house wasn't waterfront. It was just, in a normal neighborhood. Well, you know what? We can just. Oh, no, I need that. The framing wood. It's quite important to me. I don't know. Let's just figure out what we're doing with this. Good. Very tiny version. But hey, that's okay. Maybe in the future I can build a better one. But no need to abandon this, because it will be our first home. Because it's like here we also had like a covered like screen porch. And the lot was different. Definitely, obviously. But it did follow like a hill. Yeah, this is a tough one. But we'll make it work. And then here. Because what's tough about it is it was one of those ones where it only had like 2 dormers on the outside. Outside of that, it was just the normal go up roof or something. I don't know. Let's see. Good. Oh, let me get up here. Forgot I had this. This one's going to be. Boom. Good. And then here we'll have just this again. Yep. And then this will be roof. Then we can fill this in. And fun fact, we found one of my old dogs is, no longer with us, obviously, because we got him in 2013, but we found one of our old dogs in a construction site in this neighborhood. So that was sweet. He was a sweet dog. All right. It's coming together. And then for here, we did have rather tall buildings up, or like rather tall ceilings in the upstairs. So we'll have to see what we do there. But, you know, it's Wednesday. We need a house. And, well, once we get the house, everything will be okay. Maybe I'll just do long. Who knows? Maybe I'll go until it's finished. I don't know, man. Sorry for breathing into the microphone. Probably sounds like you're on top of Mount Everest right there. It always picks it up. I can't really do anything about it. Okay. Let's go get some more of this birch. There might be a birch forest nearby. I'd hope, but if not, man. Guess that's okay. And then I'm actually want to use full like wood blocks instead of slabs. Okay, let's try this out. We'll do our wood scaffolding. Let me get this. Oh, yeah, that was the plan. Front facade. Duh. Okay. And we want this, that. Dang it. But I think I'm also okay with just doing the normal 1, 2, 3 right here and this, because it's already a decently tall house. Okay, and then this is maybe we'll, yeah, this is definitely going to be modified. That much I can say. Give me the dirt. Let me do this. But you can kind of see what I'm going for here. Oh, maybe, I was going to say maybe I should lower it a little bit. I don't know. Ow. Hey, good thing I got feather falling too. It's not awful for building. Okay, then of course I used it all. See, this is good. This is where it gets hard. Oh yeah. But you can kind of see what I'm going for here, like what the vision is. The bottom line is I will have a nice little area for, well, looking out into the water. Duh. I'll have that. So that I can't complain about. And then let me grab some more here. Yeah, this is definitely going to be either just a frame or a longer episode. I know you're all fine with a longer episode, so that's okay too. But I just want to... I want to get it done, you know? I want to do it right. I want to give you all something. And I know the Neocubist does long videos, so... Hey, we'll just see. Nothing wrong with finishing what you set out to do in a play session. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Of course I'm right. I'm sometimes right. Not always right, sometimes. Or perhaps, since I do have extra time, I could layer this and... Or not layer this, I could take a break, and then tomorrow after work I can collect more wood and resources and then build from there. I don't know. And then put it all in one episode. Maybe that might help. Who knows? I don't know. Time management's a thing you need a lot of. Good. There's that. And then we're going to need a lot of ow. Oh, you know what? I can also plant these around here. These will just be harvested. But I will need to make like a orchard or a tree farm or something like that down the line. And then there. And then let's do this. Really interesting scaffolding. It's what happens when you don't make scaffolding. Like the actual stuff. Go. And then we'll have... Actually, this will come out here. Like so. Ow. And then we'll do something like that. Yeah. Because it was like solid wall, then like a porch or a deck. It was a screened-in porch. Let me do this. Need more wood. Hey, but that's okay because I need to clear out this valley anyway. Does you no good to have trees. I like how it looks right now. That's cool. We'll have to figure out what we're doing. It's going to be very small scale. I don't know though. We could probably get the frame done in time today. Maybe. I don't know. I hope you enjoy these like building episodes. Let me know in the comments if you do. I know sometimes, you know, the building, it's slow, but hey, it seems like a lot of people are just enjoying the slow pace, taking time, you know, playing hardcore, surviving. And I think, well, like this house, you know, the stronger foundation we build, the bigger house we can build. You know? And I'm talking about the series and the world. It's like a metaphor or something. I don't know. And then I'm going to sleep tonight because obviously don't want phantoms coming after me. But I also want this wood while I can get it. And again, good grief. Normal episodes, I'll be able to collect resources and stuff in between. But hey, the good thing is once we get our like essentials out of the way, we can start hoarding resources. Excuse me. It kind of looks like this every house I build. Yeah, it's not terrible. Yeah, that's fine. I guess we got 64 of that. Good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue to do this, and obviously we'll do the roof afterwards. And you know what? I'll leave that for now. This is going to be a part of the like main thing. And then, yeah. Did that make sense? No, it didn't. It didn't. I wasn't saying much. But hey, you're used to it at this point. And then here. Okay, I guess here I'll have the dormer. So that's going to be like this. Like this and like that. Nope, not like that. And I just want a small one here. You know, normal size. Maybe it might not be normal size. I don't know. But it's going to be like a shallow roof, so I'll probably use slabs on this side. Ah, of course. Oh, yeah. Actually, maybe... Ow. Maybe because it's a dormer, I don't need to go all the way up. We'll see. Maybe I only need to do this. I think, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, because then we're going to have wall there. I guess I can allow myself some wood here. Actually, why haven't I checked my wood chest? I probably have a few things in there. Oh, look, these ones. Nice. You know what? I'm also going to plant these. There we go. Oh, Pigman came out. Okay, cool. Now let's see what's going on in here. There's my wood. Oh, I've got plenty of this stuff. Perfect. So that one we can use this to our advantage. Give ourselves a little leeway. So I'm gonna kind of like just outline everything real quick. Like make walking paths before filling in the whole floor. But I'm also going to, you know, stairs. Like to have that. Go. And then up here, we'll give ourselves just like, you know, leverage to walk on. Well, not leverage, just platforms. Good, good. I think that's all right. Yeah. And then we can just fill these in. These had windows. This had a door. Yeah, this was a door out here. Cool. It's coming together. I think so. Yeah? I'd say so. I think the one downside here is I had a building episode and didn't plan for building. I like checked today to see what I had said, and right at the end I was like, we're going to build. And then I was like, ah, cool. did not build. Oh my gosh. You're not supposed to grow just yet, but let me grab you. Well, yes, you were. That was the whole point of you being planted. Oh, here's another one. Cool. So now I at least don't have to run as far for the trees. Get ourselves something good. All right, have I done this whole thing up here? Yes, I have. Good. And then this is going to be something here as well. Actually, no, it's not, because this is going to be something. And then let's grab this. You can see how, I guess just how annoying some of the building things can be when you're early game if you do a larger project like this. But this one isn't entirely so big that I can't do it. You know, this project is very doable in 90 minutes. At least the framing of it. And I'll give myself some, space here. Just a little more space so I can move around. And we'll obviously change out the floors and whatnot, but until then, we'll just do like normal, whatever. Okay, good. Good. Oh, that's why. I'm like, wasn't that decaying? Good. There actually is no window on this side either. There is one right here. And there should be two right here. Yeah. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I should probably fill this little section in up here too. Alright. There's that. So I should be able to just start on the roof. Get that part done. It's going to be the most annoying part. Not because I don't have the resources. I got plenty of them now. The roofs are just annoying. But I got the frame done, which is good. Huh. Alright, so I should have some stairs in here that we can use. Oh, hold on. Oh, we do have stairs. Oh, and I got some wood in there. Cool. I got some wood right here. Nice. These guys. That's what I'm going to need. You. I will start just by putting some of the roof on, and so we can see, what all we're doing here. Good. Yes. I want to do this part because it's going to be not the most complicated, but it's going to be important. And then this spot, this space right here, was actually my bedroom and the real version of this house, which is a cool fun fact. So some living history for you there. And I think this one went like, yeah, this one did this. It went, yeah, it went back in. And that was like that. And I did only have like one window there. Let me just do this side here too. The way this was done was it went all the way down through here. And then of course the dormer popped out of the like roof, as you know, dormers do. Then you go like that. And then there's some right here. Good. Oh, come on. Doing the roof is a good way to let things, you know, if you're, I guess you're not struggling for resources, but if you're waiting on resources, like if you're waiting on trees to grow, doing roofs is a good way to get stuff done and pass the time. There. So, yes, we're going to have that, and then that. And then we'll have like the... Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe I can do just a little lower. Again, this is a smaller version of the real house, like I said. So I want it to be as true as possible, but also don't want to have any issues, I guess. I don't know. But it's coming along, so can't argue with that. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna need all you. And then we can always grab more when we need it. I like to not grab everything in sight when I'm building. I like to be sparing with resources. Boom. Then we're going to use these. Yeah. I'll use slabs for that. So the stairs. We're going to need a lot of stairs for this roof. Excuse me. No, I'm going to need to... It's like, should I? I'm going to need to do this. But I can. Well, okay. I was going to say I can have come out like this, because it'll be here. And there. And then like that. Maybe like that. I don't know. Dormers are hard in Minecraft. But it did. This is like the general shape that it made. Like that. And then boom. Good. And let me just kind of go around here and take care of all this. This is going to go like so, and then from here it'll go around. Then it'll go like this. Then like this. Oh, I goofed. Oopsies. But we'll have this, and then this will go here. Well, no, actually it'll be this. Nope. God dang it. This. There we go. Cool. Let's drop. Ah, yeah. That hurts, but I have feather falling, so doesn't hurt that much. Ah, that one despawned. Okay. So you can kind of see the vision here. It's coming together a little better now. I mean, at least I think it is. I don't know what you think. You probably like, man, that is an ugly house. Hey, it's my childhood house you're talking about. Well, adolescent house. Okay, we do have some stuff here. This I know for a fact was like so. Matched that one. Then that went like this. And then we had Le Slab right here. Boom. 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 And then it had like two chimneys. It had one on this side of the wall and then one like right there on the diagonal thing. But, you know, because this is one of those ones that's like, well, because this is a lot smaller, we don't have that. We don't have that luxury. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. So we do it like this. Mark this up. Boom. Boom, boom. Then right here we have boom. And this came down like this for our porch. And then it was a very pretty house. If I wasn't doxing the people that lived there currently, I'd put it up on screen. But I loved it. It was a great house. Great neighborhood, everything, you know. Whole 9 yards. Then it goes like this. Then like this. And I know roof went, obviously, you know, right here it went like this. So we can do this part. The only concern I have here is if the house itself gets too, well, I'm not too worried about it getting too big, but if the house itself just overshadows everything here, but I don't think it will. I mean, plus I want a nice house. I mean, it's not taller than that mountain. This is a relatively small house. And I can't remember. I think it might have been that steep. I don't know. Proportionally though, this is about what it was. Then it went like this. Obviously, you know, with some differences. And I can just do this here. Yeah. And then let's go from the back here too, because from this side it actually went up like this. There was only like 2 dormers on the back. One went out like that diagonally. We just don't have the space to do it, so that's fine. And then the other was like, I don't know. Good job, Beanon. But yeah, it was a nice house. Good house to finish out middle school and high school in. Go, boom. And yeah, right here. Oh, yeah, no. I was like, how do I do this again? I know exactly how to do this. Stop misplacing these, you dumb game. Goes like that. And there's another one that you just go up. Yeah, like I said, I hope this isn't too crazy. Let's see. Yeah, because then... Actually, no, it'd go like this, and then it'd go out one. Or, you know what I mean. Ah. Poo. It's okay. Yeah, it went like this. Then like that. Or something. No, this one just went. There's a wall right here. Duh. Come on, Beanin. You're better than that. Then we go here. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. Got about 9 minutes to our normal time. Oh, wait, no, it actually went like this. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then what was here? I guess we could do that. Sure. Ah. Then it went like this. Don't know why this is not matching that, but hey. I can't remember exactly how it went. I think it really just I don't know. I'm struggling, man. But we'll make it work. I'm pretty close to the original thing. Because at some point I know it just goes up. This is the yeah. Yeah, it was a weird shape. But it did go up to a point like this in the back. That much I do know. Then I'll keep this light on, of course. And it was like that, and then, you know, you had these here. Then might have gone like this. Maybe there's a... No. I was going to say, maybe there's a wall right here. I don't think there was. Let's try. What if I did this? Because I think that is like the closest thing to what it actually did. You know what? We'll just work with the actual roof here and not try and have everything be absolutely perfect. Let's do that. That'll save us a lot of time, and you know, be more accurate to this house that we're building. Yeah, because I don't know. What I could do is I could make it like a dormer here. Match out with right here. Maybe? We'll try that. Okay, so this is where we're actually like deviating from the original house. And it'd be like this. What would it be? Right here, yeah. Sure. I don't see why this can't be the roof shape we choose. Let's sleep real quick so we can grab all of our stuff, and then we'll see how we do that. Oh, crap. All this wood. Actually, it's perfect. I need it. Ugh. Of course it grew a tree like this right next to my house. Okay, good. I'll have to make sure I separate this from the wall so that, you know, obviously the tree disintegrates. Good. Then here. You know, it might be going a little over, which is okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a work in progress. It's gonna be a process. It's a larger house, so honestly not surprised. But hey, now we've got more room on the inside to work with. But I would like to at least get the shell done today. At the minimum. There we go. Good. All right, let's see what we can do here. Do I have a... Yes, I do. It's like, do I have something up, way up here? That I do. Come on. Dang it. Oh, wait, I can just do this. Man, all my tools are hurting. That's okay. I'm going to place these soon here anyway. Oh, of course that's the case. There. Yep, I guess. You know, we can also have this be something. Oh, yeah, that'd be perfect. I don't know why I was skipping this part. All right, so yeah, we're officially deviating from the old plan of, you know, try and make it like my childhood home, but, or teenage home, whatever. But we're going to try this out. Yeah, there we go. And then down here, I can build this right here because it's also kind of true to the original house. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. You know what? Let's just stop comparing it to that house. I think that'll be the best option. Oh, nope, need that. There we go. And then here, I can just do boom. Good. Yeah, it's an interesting house. I'll give it that. But hey, I'd rather have an interesting house than a boring clone. Plus, I like this design. Oh, nope. Not going to get that one back, probably. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just try to get the shell finished here. And then, yeah, I can do, let's see, it'd be like that, that. Boom. So that way I can just have this out here. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to like this. Okay. Hey, this is why I always trust the process. You never know how your house is going to turn out. And this is exactly what I wanted to do when building this. I can take this back a little. And we'll do that. Good. Boom. Yep, gotta do that. It's a little hard sometimes with these houses, but hey, that's okay. And apologies that I haven't been, off the walls talking today. I'm really just trying to think and concentrate. So one could say I'm locked in, but I hope you're enjoying, what we're building here. Looks like we're going to be here for a little bit longer than our usual time, though. Which, honestly, that's okay with me. Because if it looks good, then we did good. If not, well, The question is, did I create something I'm happy with? And is it a unique and interesting shape? Go. Good. Now, am I concerned that the roof goes to the top of that? Yeah, a little bit, but what are you going to do? Good. Well, that is essentially the entire roof, I think. Yep. And here, we can just do this. Boom. And then I'm gonna have to. Okay, so I did actually need to do this one like so. Then boom. Good. Ow. Oh yeah. So that actually, that's pretty much what our house looked like. I mean, it's a permutation of it, but this is the shape of the front of it. It was a little bigger right there, but who cares? And then the dormer's a little weird, I will admit. But hey, we'll fix it. And of course I can change, things, or I can change aspects about it. But I like the way it looks. And I cannot believe that down here I do not have that do not have anything put in here for flooring and whatnot. But hey, let's do the flooring real quick before we go grab the slabs and wrap everything up right now. Let me grab everything down here. And then we'll have to figure out the interior on the next episode. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. And then after we finish this, we will do an adventure. We have been working very hard here. And let me light up this basement because I already know what's going to happen down here. Oop, good. And then let me just fill this in. Oh, out of wood. That's okay. Let's get some more of this birch. And let's chop down all the oak trees. Because one of the things, I don't know if you ever knew this, but I actually in 7th grade really wanted to get into architecture. And for a while, I almost looked into like doing it again. But, you know, it was outside of school. And then I was like, whatever. There wasn't a way to do it without going back to college. And I was like, maybe do something a little easier, a little different. But yeah, so that's kind of where I get my quasi-realistic style from. Is I like to translate designs I've seen in real life to like realistic and realistically sized designs in Minecraft. Let's go down here. Boom, 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 boom. Good. I think that's going to give us everything we need. And I think I might actually... I'll have to see how it looks. I might do stairs. Or full blocks instead of stairs. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, my stone cutter. And yes, don't worry. I will fix this off camera. Let's just do that for now. And I think this might be a little off. I'm not sure. This whole front side is correct. I do know that. But I'm not sure about anything else. Well, because, you know, I could do this. Hold on. Oh, did it really get dark that fast? Dang. This was about the slope that we had, and then something like that. I don't know. Nah. This one should be stairs. Right? Maybe. Something like that. I don't know. I'll have to look at the roof in its entirety. Hey, that's the roof done. Oh, got one right here. Because, like, look, if I do this, I think it could look good. Oh, or I could do that. No, let's do like this. Yeah? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Yay or nay on that. After all, it is Minecraft, so some discretion is advised on the Minecraft part. Let me go over here. Because how does it look on this side? I mean, it's small, but it's kind of not terrible. Because I can always take these out. We'll see. We'll see. Let me know. Oh, Let me know what y'all think. And we'll figure it out. Because, like, it would look normal on this. Ooh, let me get all these. Like, it would look normal on this right here. I'm just not sure what it would look like somewhere else. You know? Not sure. But hey, we got a solid chunk of everything done. Which I like. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out for sure. Ah. This is... Yeah, we're hitting our time limit. I don't know. I do want to get a good look from the outside on that side. But I also want to like have this all done for the thumbnail. So let's do that real quick. I'll definitely need to make a new. Ah, crap. Yeah, I'll definitely need to make a new axe. But I think... Oh, that's a little weird. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think we can change? We'll do a two-parter for this. I think that'll be nice. Let me know your opinions and what I can change on this. Because I'll at least get to know at some point. Let me take this. I don't know if I'll be able to implement it before next week, but hey, at least the suggestions will be there and I can see it all. There's that. Get rid of that. Get rid of all this. Oh, how'd you grow? Did not expect that. I mean, I know how it grew, but you know. That. Yep, and we had a vaulted ceiling here, and this one went like this. Annoying. There we go. Ah, I got to do this one too. It's okay. This one should be a little easier. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what happens here. Let me get rid of all these. Maybe I don't know. This is a complicated build. I'll have to collect some more resources, and we'll continue this build in the next episode. Something like that. I don't know. All right. Still have these from the door. That's funny. There we go. Well, let me get... Oh, no. Let me get right here. Let me get in here. Good, good. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It's another build-heavy one, but I know a lot of people like the slower-paced episodes for when they're, you know, studying, when they're hanging out, you know, doing whatever, watching, playing, and whatever. So please remember to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And of course, please, if you can, hype the video. If you want, hype the video. It helps us tremendously in finding new audiences. Next episode, we're going to finish up this house, and we're going to make sure that everything is in spick span shape and we're all moved in before the episode after that, where we begin our adventures. And that would be guided by Michelle Crutchfield's provided coordinates. We're going to have some fun with that. So after a big streak of building, we'll go on some adventures and have a look around the area. And then so on and so forth. So next episode, we are building it and we are finishing this house, and it'll hopefully look even better. Maybe we'll do something else. I don't know, but I want to finish this house. It's looking good. A quick shout out to our members. If you are a member, you get a shout out at the end of every video. You get early access to the videos. You get cool emojis and members only Discord channels. It is completely optional, not expected. All of the money from everything on the channel goes back into an account that we're building capital for the channel on, so we can do things like merch and servers, if you're interested in stuff like that. And then of course members will get better benefits as the channel scales up. But a shout out to Paul Catroni, Kat, Hamed Janahi, again, apologies if I butcher your name, Milgram McNasty, Mikey, Old Yarn, Dark Styles, Ryan Sweet, Black X Hayes, NZ Gary, APD3984, Lisa Thomas, Michelle Crutchfield, Isha Parisian, Leo Sweeney, and Royal Squishy. Those are our channel members, but all of my silent viewers and all of the people who like to watch, give it a like. If you don't feel like commenting, comment something random like bananas are crazy. If you just want to engage and help, and of course, hype. All of my viewers are appreciated, whether you're a member, or whether you're a casual viewer, a regular viewer, a silent viewer. I don't care. As long as you're giving me your time, I'm going to give you the best from my time. So I'll see you in the next episode. This has been Minecraft Hardcore. I'm Beanin. Peace.